The UGC chairman's statement the other day that JEE main, NEET and CUET will be merged from next year has set the proverbial cat among the pigeons. Since then, there are a lot of discussion, a lot of concerns expressed by students, parents, educators, coaching institutions, etc., as to what is the likely scenario going to be. I would say, before jumping to conclusions, let us look at the facts of the case. First thing is, please remember, the most important thing here is that it is only a proposal. It is only a proposal. Nothing has been decided yet. It is only a proposal by UGC. And what is the proposal? The proposal is to merge JEE main, NEET into CUET. JEE main, we all know, is for NITs, IIITs and other engineering programs in the country. NEET is for medical entrance, and CUET, started this year, is for admission to central universities. So the proposal right now is to merge JEE main, NEET into CUET under the philosophy, as per the new education policy, that one nation should have only one entrance test. However, this is, I would say, a distorted decision if it is taken, because there are very few people who would take all the three. At the most, there would be some students who would be taking JEE main plus CUET or NEET plus CUET. The real problem for a PCM, maths, chemistry and physics student, is that there are multiple engineering entrance tests, not just JEE main. There would be the state CET, there would be BITS, there would be separate entrance tests for Manipal and other deemed universities, etc. So just by having this one single entrance test and having that merged with CUET doesn't mean that the headache for the student is reduced by any means. The other point that we need to keep in mind is the proposal is for only JEE main and not so much for JEE advanced. So JEE advanced will continue to be there. The proposal is only to merge JEE main, NEET and CUET. The other one is, just look at the facts. What are the facts we have so far? The facts are something like this. One is, the committee will be set up, which will study the implications. We will study the entrance tests, we'll study the processes, and we'll see how feasible, how practical it is. The committee will also have a discussion with the stakeholders, principally the NTA and the institutions, and then they will take a decision. So it's not a done deal. So the committee has to study and come up with a recommendation. The second thing the chairman UGC was suggesting is that as and when this happens, maybe this year, maybe next year, it is going to be conducted twice a year. Anyway, we are all used to the fact that JEE main will be conducted twice a year. Now NEET also, I mean, the entrance test will allow those aspiring for medical admissions also, the entrance test will be held twice. Then he was hinting at the possibility that this will be held from 23-24. But I think at this stage, it is so very difficult to get that implemented this year itself. Just look at the staggering numbers. About 9 lakhs have taken JEE main, about 18 lakhs have taken NEET, and about 13 to 14 lakhs have taken the CUET this year. If you combine all of them, we are talking about something like around 43 lakhs. Of course, there will be duplicates, but even otherwise, even if you remove the duplicates, there will be a single entrance test which will be taken by something like around 30 lakh candidates all over the country. So it's going to be a very, very, very challenging affair. This year with CUET itself, the NTA had some difficulties and there were some problems conducting the exam. So I don't think that NTA will be ready to conduct such a mammoth exercise this particular year. But all the same, we should be ready for all possibilities, because he was hinting that it may be from 23-24 provided the committee recommends it. The other important fact is that it is all based on NCERT syllabus, and that is also something which the chairman of UGC was suggesting, that all these entrance tests are based on NCERT syllabus. Then why not have a common entrance test? So the concerns being expressed by students, I would say, I think are a little overplayed. So don't worry too much about this. Don't read too much into this. Even if this happens this year, just remember that it is going to be based on NCERT syllabus. So anyway, for JEE main as well as NEET, we are aligned with NCERT syllabus, and you have to be thorough with the syllabus. That is number one. Number two, as regards practice, your institutes, wherever you're studying, like ours, will continue to keep track of the developments, and we'll see that you have adequate practice. And the third is that all these entrance tests are competitive in nature, and what is important is how do you perform relative to the others. So in which case all the students are in the same boat, so nobody has a particular advantage or a particular disadvantage. Since all of you are in the same boat, how well you would do would matter. So even if there are changes that are done this year, the changes are there for everybody. So don't worry too much about this. And lastly, there was yesterday there was a repeater who was very concerned about this. I see no concern here, because JEE Advanced is not going to be touched. JEE Advanced will remain. So your preparation as a repeater, you are obviously focusing on JEE Advanced. As far as JEE Main is concerned, whatever I said earlier still stands even in the case of repeaters. So there need be no change of plans as far as repeaters are concerned. So let us not get too much worked up about the impending changes, if any. Let us stick to our preparation plan, especially those students who are in their 12th class. Continue to focus on your preparation. Syllabus is still to be completed, so focus on completing the syllabus. If there is a change, and if that change is announced for this year itself, then we have sufficient time to have the practice also. So don't worry too much. If it happens, we will be ready. All the best.